What up? It's all about making moves. To do a show on whatever the situation is with Jay-Z and the football thing and the Colin Kaepernick thing and all that. So I'm expecting him to come through later so we could do that. Me, I kind of tune out to stuff that involves Jay-Z because I'm not really a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really, don't got anything against him. It's just usually stuff that involves Jay-Z. I'm just usually not interested in for whatever reason. I'm thinking in part is because a lot of people in my team, they like sweat him, like they love some Jay-Z. So I'm jiggered out. Blaze, what's happening? Petty Blue, hey sweetheart, how you doing? You know what I mean? But my homeboy, he want to talk about Jay-Z and whatever happened with homeboy. I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? Keeping positive thoughts, making moves, trying to paint a good reality and stuff like that. So, oh, thank you, Blaze. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, my homeboy want to talk about, such and such, such and such. So I said, okay, I'll give him that, the little venue to air that out. So if you see us do a show on the Jay-Z thing, he'll probably do most of the talking. I'll just be sitting there listening. 'Cause, I don't care about Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with y'all though? I'm about to get back on the hard body YouTube thing. You know what I mean? Like really start, cranking out a lot of videos. Um, in fact, I'm gonna have to tolerate stuff. There's a lot of stuff that happens in like, general media that I could care less about. But to really be nice at doing this thing, you gotta cover stuff that you don't really care about like that. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with y'all though? Woo-wee. It's dumb hot over here. It must be like 85, 86, or 84 degrees. Something like that. Still here in Queens. So, got the, what I mean? My true complexion comes out in the summertime, so I got that going on. Man. You know what I mean? Chilling, waiting on the homie Brooklyn Damien to come true like dream. And we could do whatever with the Jay-Z, Colin Kaepernick, NFL topic. Like I'm so not interested in homeboy and Jay-Z that I don't even know what the situation is about. And the funny thing is he was telling me, he was explaining it to me. But for whatever reason I just tuned out, like none of it sunk in. Like I really just have no interest in Jay-Z. It's raining now. It was raining now. It's hot as a motherfucker. Been raining all day there. Word. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of rain. It was thunderstorming last night. It always rains in England. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. That London fog. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. I know all about that. You know what I'm saying? I heard Seattle is a lot like that too. Like Seattle is like a little mini London. It's always like raining and cloudy and everything like that. Well, at least y'all never go through a drought. I know about a year or so ago, y'all got hit with a hard winter. And I heard that that's like, something y'all not really used to. Them hard, like, snow and all that type of stuff. And it shut the whole thing down. Brooklyn on me in the building. Shout out to you, sweetheart. Yeah, you Brooklyn on me, put the on me and Brooklyn on me. You done got me a little muffin and a lemonade drink. You know what I'm saying? That joint hit the spot too. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Let me hold something. Man of war up in the building. I can let you hold some ideas and thoughts, advice. What else do I have in my possession that you can hold? You know what I'm saying? Positive energy. Yeah, shit shuts down here if we get a few flakes of snow. Yeah, the airports and everything was shut down. You know what I mean? It messed the whole thing up out there. That was kind of crazy. Hold a wish. Yeah, man. Hold a wish. Let's see, I miss anybody. Yeah, man, check it out. I did a video last night on, some mafia business about all the things that, shout out to LD Wise, all the things that LD Wise was talking about in regard to when you do a music project and how to proceed with getting it out there for the market and everything. And I say maybe half of the stuff he said, I've already done, with my own stuff. And the other half was even a couple new things. I was like, word, it's good, good to know. You gotta watch that. I'm late. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to LDY, because some other cat was talking about that Black Sector Mafia vanity project. And, you know what I mean? We just trade songs back and forth to each other. Ain't nothing coming out of it. And I was tired when I did that. I messed up the Mafia acronym. I said men associated for increased income. And I did that twice. But no, it's men, pardon me, so men aligned for increased assets. Income too, but increased assets. That's what Mafia stands for. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like one of the best. I already know. Wow, Shorty got a Frankenstein and a Dracula on her, tattooed on the back of her leg, or something to that effect. What else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. This Kyrie Sneed, he did another joint at me. Try to do another joint at me, and I'm trying to get. Well, I don't want to say too much, but yeah, check out Kyrie Sneed. He has a new Tone Space disc. He also dissed me a couple days ago along with LA, and yeah, dude is just bonkers. LA brought numbers to that dude. I would not know who Tyree Sneed was if it wasn't for LA. This dude was getting like 2 and 3 people a show, kind of like myself. And then next thing you know, LA puts him on blast. She got a Frankenstein and something else. I don't want to put cameras on people. Tattoos, they got tattooed shorty. It's like a Frankenstein and a woman tattooed on the back of her leg. Yeah, man, LA gave this dude his numbers. He would have had that 1 point something subscribers if it wasn't for him. That's just what it is. Yeah, he reckons he's coming to New York for you, dude. Man, he's coming to New York to jerk off a man that ain't me. That's all he's gonna do, coming to New York. You know what I'm saying? So I did a little reply to his diss a couple days ago. Something quick. It was like practically a freestyle. I'm just talking a whole bunch of gibberish for the most, to kind of like highlight that I could talk gibberish better than he could talk gibberish. And I think I did that, you know what I mean? But he's so full of shit. He's so full of nut. You know what I'm saying? He's so full of victimization. He's full of a lot of things. Ain't nothing that way. Why am I going that way? I'm thinking to switch it to this Blink gym. I fuck with the Planet Fitness, but the Blink is where it's at. This music is terrible, so bad. Now it is, but it's kind of like how the world works. People love a train wreck. They love to see a travesty, a catastrophe. So he is a walking, cum guzzling train wreck. However, his shit is getting attention because the music, like you said, is so bad that you just have to hear it. It's a spectacle. You know what I mean? So if he knew how to parlay that, it could work for him. Just like a JJ Fish or something like that. But he's so delusional that he thinks his shit is legitimately good that he would never know how to flip that, how to parlay that angle and get something out of it like that. Like the Ice JJ Fish dude. He knows he can't sing. Fuck around, maybe he can sing. Maybe he's fairly good. But he knew he wasn't a good enough singer to, really make an impact. So he said, you know what? Let me screech my voice. Let me sing like an asshole. If I can't be very great, I'll be extremely terrible. And you know what I'm saying? He has a following. He, made something happen out of that. This music is terrible. So bad. so bad. Yeah. What is going on? TD Bank. Something else I wanted to say. I just can't remember. Mm-mm. Mention the mafia stuff. Mention the show later with Damien. What the fuck else is it that I wanted to mention? Cassius Clay. I say butter, you say parquet. It's so right, keep biting at the bait. 92. 1 year later, peace out, Premier. Take me out with the fader. Once again. Once again. Oh. Yeah, man, a lot of shorties come out in the summertime. That's definitely a good thing. Lions, Tigers, what's happening? Would y'all ever consider letting Steezy join BSM? Steezy would never consider letting Steezy join BSM. You know what I think? Now, I'm not in anyone's head, so I can't really say for sure. Because I'm a person. I like to recognize the thoughts behind people's actions. I'm big on people's intentions, on what drives people to do certain things, right? I think Steezy wishes, not that he could join BSM, I think Steezy wishes he could want to join BSM. What I mean by that is he's kind of got a personality where he's like, I don't know, easily agitated, turned off to things, high, pompous, thinking he's too good for somebody, mixed with just a grumpy old guy, you know what I mean? So, innately, I don't think he would want to rock with us like that. You know what I mean? But I think that he would want to rock with us like that. You know what I mean? I think that somewhere inside of him, he wishes he had a more palpable personality, or, more, I don't know, integrated into, different people, and more tolerant of certain things. Because, everyone got their quirks. Everyone has their personalities. Every single person is different. So I think that he wishes he were more patient to the point where he would want to do that. Because he probably realizes if his personality was more along that line, in the rap thing, he'd have been got something out of it. You know what I'm saying? He told you, yeah, like he was politicking with Dre. I mean, you don't never know what's totally real. But I mean, it's understandable, a prominent battle MC from your area and your town, pretty good one at that, which he is. You know what I mean? I could see that, street cred and all that from whatever associates that and whatever he was doing. He's someone that I could easily see getting on. I could see him having gotten on Aftermath or anything. You know what I mean? Allegedly beat this dude Juice in a battle. Okay, let me check a text real quick. I think D might be on the way on some nearby shit. So bear with me for a second. If I get off the train, I'll ring the bell. Okay, so yeah, he's about to be on the way. So I think Steve wishes that he could want to join BSM or do something comparable, or be more, I don't know, engaging and tolerant of different people's personalities and quirks, and not just be on some grumpy shit. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, he'd have probably been on a long time ago. So I know that's kind of a long-winded answer, but I kind of wanted to go in depth. I think he's actually unfriendable. He talked about the group he was in the past, and he was always kicked out, or they would get together without him. He would destroy BSM. See, it kind of goes along with what I was saying. Like, yeah, you're talking about, like, he said on his own accord, on his own account, that back in the day, he was rocking with some people, and something happened where he wasn't rocking with them. Concrete Jungle, what up? He's filled with hate and jealousy. Styles doesn't play well with others, yeah. And I think he wishes that he were able to play well with others a little more tolerant. And his levels of unwarranted self-importance through the roof. Yes, they are. His music is decent, I'm not gonna lie, but he ain't as good as he thinks. Well, I mean, I call myself the best in the world. and I really mean that when I call myself the best in the world. I have no problem with someone thinking they're like the greatest thing on earth. That's part of my philosophy. It's like you only have yourself to exist in. You're not going to be another person. So you might as well consider yourself the greatest thing moving, or your children if you got kids, just you and yours, and do as much as you can to try to live up to that standard. You know. Now, I mean, on some realistic shit, I don't expect other people to see me as the best in the world. You know what I mean? And I think that's the difference between confidence and arrogance. I think confidence is when, to your internal self, you think very, very highly of yourself. And I think arrogance is when you think very highly of yourself, but you expect every single other person to think that about you above them thinking that about themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type, I think every individual should think the highest of themselves. I don't expect other people to be on the shit I am because they're not me. You know what I'm saying? You're not walking through my shoes. You're you. So yeah, you should think that you are the shit. And I always promote that. Or like I said, if you got children, anything that's like, your lineage or your descendants and all that. I'm a descendant! Remember Lamar Johnson? Michelle, hey, what's going on, sweetheart? My baby, Michelle, you know what I'm saying? We be loving on each other. You know what I'm saying? That's the word on the block. Me and Michelle be loving on each other and whatnot. What's good with you? Is music decent? Yeah, but there comes a point when one's ego can be so big that it damages their relationship. Yeah, and that's when you project that alleged confidence and you try to like impose it on other people. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Like, like right now in BSM, who's the outstanding member? It ain't me, it's Bob Powers. You know what I'm saying? Bob Powers is killing shit. You know what I mean? So, and I'm totally cool with that. I think that shit is dope. It gives all of us, I mean, everybody killing it. YJ killing it, you know what I mean? But Bob Powers just right now is obviously like that one dude that is, when his verse comes on, he's the sticky finger of Onyx right now. You feel me? And that's dope. Like, I would not want to impose on him, yo, Bob Powers, you need to regard Tone Space as better than you. No, of course not. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's the difference between confidence and arrogance. An arrogant person would, I don't know, I guess try to sway and get people to believe, oh, he ain't all that. My shit is better. Da, 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 da. Nah. And in reality, when you have, a lot of times arrogance is a sign of you not really being confident. Because if you're really confident about yourself and you know that you're the shit, you ain't really gonna want to, you ain't really gonna feel the need to have to impose on other people that you are better than them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I guess projected arrogance is a lack of confidence. Quiet confidence is a lack of arrogance. You know what I mean? Oh, you good, baby? That's what's up. That's what's happening. How the cats? You know what I'm saying? Tell them I miss them. I think you're all good. Respect. None of y'all are the same. Yeah, it's dope. We're very we're very varied in our styles and whatnot. Arrogant people are truly insecure deep down. Yeah, that's the dope thing, man. We're a nice what is it? A smorgasbord or whatever? A mixed bag for real. A lot of people trying to shit on LA just for shitting on themselves. I tell you that verse he spit last night. You know what I'm saying? The little sneak peek or leak verse that he put out. That beginning line was hard, yo. What he said? Something to the effect of, white man got a big ass belly, can't see his dick. Black man starving and can't feed his kids. Like, that line was fire, yo. I mean, he could say it better than I can. I probably ain't saying it exactly. Having people, so. Let me not go there, because that train sound of the train gonna fuck up. Actually, my homeboy about to come through in a little bit, so I'll probably take a troop to my bike and then shut this down and head back to the lit app, But yeah, man, I think Steve's would have been on if, I don't know, if he was a little more engaging or whatever the fuck. I don't want to talk about getting in other people's heads and shit, but, just to go in depth about would he want to join the BSM? Nah, I don't think he would. Especially since like Bob Powers is killing shit. Yeah, he ain't trying to not be the sticky fingers, the one that stands out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Bob Powers is killing this shit, yo. Give him some more quotables for his next song. Yo, Bob Powers is the future. Put that in the next song. You know what I mean? Fucking on. This might be a long ass song. This next one, this a la carte. I know Port is on it. I'm on it. Bob Powers is on it. Um, Bob Powers. I know YJ's at least doing the chorus. I don't know, if he's dropping a verse. Uh, D-Lo is on it, I believe. And I think Christ Council may be on it too. I see you looking at it, baby. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be a fire joint. I wanna do a grand finale type song. For the old school DLC heads and NWA heads. The last track on the DLC album, the grand finale. Dun 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 dun. I want to do some shit like that. It would be a long track. It would have to have all of us on it too. And YJ, he be bringing up a good point about people's attention spans, and you know what I mean. You can't really always make the shits too long because you want to hold people's attention with the shit. So and I think that's dope. Like our different perspectives and the shit we know. Like YJ, I could already tell he sees things well from like a marketing standpoint. You know what I mean? Myself, I probably see things, I guess, from like a raw lyrical standpoint. It's like we all bring, our own perspectives to the, to the table, to the group, and trade off ideas and pretty much help build each other on some stuff for real. But yeah, I do want to do that though. I want to do a grand finale. So yeah, that's some homework for people. If you're not up on that track, that shit is dope. Look up DOC Grand Finale. It's a posse cut. It got NWA and DOC on it. Dope ass, classic ass song. I think it's the last song that Ice Cube did with NWA before he left. Yeah. Because the DOC album came out after NWA's first album. And after that song, Cube had left and he went on and did America's Most Wanted and everything. So, yeah. Dun-dun-dun, dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. What D-Lo and Christ Council bring to the table. Yeah. Yeah, yo. And, they add to the melting pot because both of them sound like, way different. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo's voice alone is, a nice energy on there. You know what I'm saying? You got like that, I don't know, that smooth Makin voice or some shit like that. That's why I say you need to do that Sugar Shack shit. He got the voice for that. Talking to the women's is his. You know what I mean? That seemed like his lane. And Christ Council has his finger on the pulse of the current times and the current sound. Since he's a little on the younger side or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? Christ Council, the type of person that keep everything lit. You know what I'm saying? Safran, how you doing? You want to go back to New York? I want to get out of New York. Yeah, it's kind of cool sometimes. I just want to go somewhere, I don't know, else. I need a getaway. I have to go see my baby Michelle again. You know what I'm saying? I had to make a return trip over there, right? Picture a nigga that's something. Cube actually fucked up his line on that song. He said something. What'd he say? Clog your ass like cholesterol or some shit like that. He misspelled or mispronounced cholesterol. He said something like cholesterol. Cali's recruiting? Oh man, I love some California. I love some California. I need to head out there soon. I know Necro got I think in October show out in California, so I might try to finagle and politic with him and head out there, man. Sometimes I could be a terrible friend. You know what I mean? Terrible friend. Like I'll just fall in my own little rut and just be like clandestine and quiet and secluded from everybody else. Niggas be hitting me up and like, down in the dumps. So I'm trying to get out of that shit. Oh, you noticed that too? What, Cube's mess up with the line? I'm about to say, let me find out. You know what I mean? Michelle was a hip hop connoisseur out this motherfucker. Let me know if you do. I can be a loner too. Yeah, man. Yeah, loneliness. Loneliness can be a bad thing. But, yeah, man, I gotta get up with the homie. You know what I'm saying? Holla at Necro. See what he got going on. You know what I mean? Little tour, whatever. See what I could do. Get my butt back on stage. You know what I'm saying? Get my stage energy back. And I be wilding on stage like, yo, I'm a word Nazi. Ah, yes. I be wilding on stage. I'm a word Nazi too. You know. What I said, I bring to light what you do not see, like Stevie and Hitler. They got us blinded by the TV clip, the weed and the liquor. I actually said that on a song with Damien. We did it in 1998. Or not, yeah, 98 and 99. But yeah, I be wilding on stage. I'm the type, I'll jump off, my big ass will jump off stage into the crowd. I've done it many times. Like just when I get on stage, I just get that energy. I just start bugging. Like I get on some high octane shit. I be ready to punch people in the face. You know, it's just the energy. Especially, you know, when my people's, their music is like real brutal. You know, so it's like that energy just builds up. Remember last time I was there, Necro had to tell me about backstage. He's like, no jumping into the crowd. Because we had gotten into like a big brawl, you know, not long before that situation. So we kind of had to tame down the, you know, the crowd bullshit or whatever. That's why when I saw 6ix9ine, y'all ever seen that video of him trying to jump off the stage into the crowd and he fell right on his ass? You know, which is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of metaphoric for his whole career. He'd be jumping out there too quick and he ended up falling on his ass as he did now. Got caught up in an indictment and all that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? That shit was actually poetic, but hold up, the wind probably fucking up. That shit was actually poetic. But, yeah, 6ix9ine jumped off the stage, and I saw the mistake he did. Like, when you jump off the stage, you have to make an agreement with the crowd ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? So what you do, you on stage, you doing your whatever. You find a little spot, you see people looking at you, and you kind of like make eye contact with them and, you know, let it be known that you're going to flip. Like pretend like you're about to jump, just to prep them, to let them know that you're about to jump off. You got to make an agreement with the audience that you're going to jump into for them to catch you. And then from there, woo, just get busy. That nigga didn't do none of that. He was just rocking, and his music is like brutal and hard too, so I understand the energy. This nigga just, woo, psh, bust his whole ass. Don't worry about it. So, Lions. These white women need to be Persian or something. They all drug addicts, something crazy. Man, women are women. That's what I'm on right now. You know what I mean? Women's are women's. Mm-hmm. All of y'all are fucked up. Black, white, all of y'all are fucked up. And all of y'all have the potential to be sweet as well. You know what I mean? That whole Cat Smith fiasco is crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Usually I don't be speaking on this shit, but Kevin, my homeboy, like, the question ain't if she's lying or not. To me, the question always was, why does she feel that people are stupid enough to believe her lies? See, Saffron is a sweetie. You know what I mean? Brooklyn on me is a sweetie. Michelle is a sweetie. You know what I mean? We got sweeties up in here. Yeah, with other homegirl, I'm like, yo, you know, the evidence is like piled up against you so much. Like it's such a feeble attempt, in my opinion. Yes. I don't know, man. But and then Mike Mills finally came to the light for a minute. He acknowledged her lying for a minute, which made him look bad, because like she was lying, but you supported her. Thusly, you lied by being in lieu with her or connected to her on the lie and co-signing the lie. So you knew you were co-signing a lie all along. So you recognize her lying, makes you look bad, and makes you a liar. And then what he do? He ended up backpedaling and trying to like catch himself. No, I don't think she went and saw Kevin Leroy. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably caught what he did. I'm like, yo, man, y'all gotta stop being that see-through, B. She don't yeah, she don't respect. See, I don't know. It could just be she don't respect people's intelligence. You know, like granted, yes, it's for the most part it's black people that we talking to and talking about, but who knows? Could be a whole bunch of white motherfuckers in here and she'd have tried to pull off the same shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I did hear some shit about her saying some old nigga shit or something like that. I did catch wind of some old bullshit like that. I don't know what that shit was about. So, you know what I mean? Maybe you're right. Called niggas roaches or some bullshit. I mean, I ain't trying to put that on her because I heard it in a little blurb. So I don't want to say, put that on her if I don't know for sure. But I heard a little blurb about somebody say she said some old wild shit. So, yeah, you might be right if that's the case. That's why he's it seems like Mike Mills picking him up. Yeah, man. Mike Mills is a mess. Mike got all sensitive because cat had people. But he always let people in his chat. Monkey is slow. Yeah, man, usually are pretty quick. They got to swing from vine to vine. So when you got a slow monkey, that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? If they in their cage in the zoo, you'll always see that feces coming to your head. You know what I'm saying? Because they're, he not quick with it. Usually monkeys take that dookie and, you know what I'm saying? Boom. I'm gonna put down blacks. Yo, be easy. Chill with the, you know what I'm saying, the little riffraff and ruckus up in here. Put down I don't like your negativity. It's a positive man's chat up in here. You know what I'm saying? It's a people's fucking show. A family fucking show. Oh, shit. All right, let me get to my bike. And I don't know. Now, this is where maybe I'm slow. This nigga Mike Mills, a few other people said that I wear a helmet when I ride a bike, so that's supposed to make me pussy or something. Like, I don't get that. I have no idea what that is. Like, only pussy people protect their head when they're in a speed. Like, someone help me out. I think that's where I'm slow. I think I might be a little slow too, because I don't see the correlation. I just thought that's common sense. Probably a white chick. All right, try to put my special ed helmet on right now, matter of fact, and head back to the lab because the homie coming through. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all getting a little, got a little ruckus and shit going on. So I got a boogie anyway. So thanks for coming through.